Good afternoon, class, and good afternoon, pilot teachers. Okay, please sit down. Okay, again, we are continuing with revision, still on climate. Our lesson 116 will be again revision. Okay, we'll recap on what we have already covered and also check through the activities that we were supposed to do last lesson. Okay, we start off with the hydraulic cycle again. Okay, to get us through. From the hydraulic cycle there, okay, we start off looking at these stages. Okay, from the cycle here, okay, what is the first stage of hydraulic cycle? Evaporation, okay. Okay, with evaporation, what is happening to the air? What is happening to the air? Okay, air is heated up and it will rise. Okay. Okay, the second stage of hydraulic cycle is condensation. Okay, with condensation, what is happening to the air? Okay, it's changing state from gas to liquid. Okay, so what we have here in the first stage is basically from liquid to gas. Now what we have is a change of state from gas back to liquid. Okay, and with the hydraulic cycle, the third stage would be precipitation, and in this case, that's where we have rainfall occurring. Okay, with the rainfall occurring, it falls onto the land, therefore, we will have surface runoff and also infiltration and percolation, which forms the groundwater. Okay. Okay, let's move on and look at the different types of precipitation or rainfall that you were supposed to do for your activity as homework. Okay. First one is frontal, and we have said that frontal is also known as cyclonic. Okay, with the frontal rainfall here, okay, what we have here is that the hydraulic cycle still occurs in that process. We have evaporation or a change of state from liquid to gas and condensation and also precipitation all taking place here. Okay, so what we have here is that we have a situation of warm air rising. Okay, so we have already evaporation taking place. When warm air rises, there is a vacuum created there, space being created, meaning that the cold air will come in to replace that warm air. As the warm air rises, what happens? Okay, condensation takes place or cooling of the air takes place. That means there is a change of state from gas to liquid. Okay, that occurs simply because temperature is falling. Okay, so we have a change of state taking place. Okay, the same change of state basically causes liquid form to take place, and then what we have is a formation of rainfall or precipitation will take place as a result. Okay, the second rainfall is orographic. Okay, again with orographic rainfall or relief rainfall, what we have here is again warm air. Okay, as it moves across to the land, it is forced to rise. Again, it meets the condition. Air has to rise in order for condensation to take place. Okay, so air rises over the barrier there, mountain, and as it rises, okay, temperature falls, and there we have a change of state from gas to liquid, and that's when rain is basically formed. And in the end, precipitation takes place. Okay, so in the air, dry air basically continues on, rain falls on this side. Okay, so that's the relief of orographic rainfall. Okay, the third type of rainfall, which is the convectional. Okay, with convectional rainfall, what we have again is again following the stages of hydraulic cycle, air has to be heated up and it has to rise. So what we have here is that the land, surface of the land is being heated, and as land is being heated, it's giving off heat. When that heat is given up, it basically warms up the air around or close to the surface of the land. And what happens is that when that air becomes warm, it is light, so it rises. When it rises, the cold air above will come down to replace its place. As it rises, again, condensation will take place, and that's when rainfall will occur. Okay, so with the three types of rainfall, again, they all follow the same process. Okay, you should have evaporation, that means air has to rise, that's the first condition. Then the second condition is that air has to be cooled in order for gas to change to liquid. And then from there, third is that we have precipitation taking place. Okay, so please check through your work that you have done and correct that. Okay, today's activity. Okay, we have list of words that you will fill for those given definitions. Okay, so we have question 1. You have a blank there, and the definition is given. So for this activity, you will find the word that best, okay, gives or defines given the definition from the table there. Okay, so first question there. Does water changes from its gas form, water vapor, to its liquid or solid form? It occurs when air is cooled below its dew point. And Okay, our second activity there, missing space there, and definition, forms of water which fall from the atmosphere. It occurs when air continues to be cooled below its dew point. Okay, third question or third activity, definition. You have a blank space, large drops of water falling from the atmosphere. Okay, fourth activity, missing space there. Rainfall resulting from the cooling of air in rising air currents produced by heating from below.
This is a good explanation for convectional rainfall and visible force.
It's okay. Yeah. Okay, our fifth missing words that you will include from the definition: rainfall resulting from the cooling of air forced to rise over mountain ranges. Okay, and our sixth definition that you will word that you will include in the definition: rainfall resulting from the cooling of light warm air mass being forced to rise over heavy colder air mass. Okay, so we have six activities there. Please include the correct word for the definitions given. It's very fast. Of course, I will. You've already got the answers, so I'll give you this time. It's okay. As long as the answer is there. Great. Convection orograph. Great. Okay. You have, most of you have done the activity, so we'll check through the answers. Okay. Questions that we have given 1 to 6. Okay. So with question 1. Okay. Question 1. All of you should have the term or word condensation. Okay. That's for question 1. Okay. So question 1, condensation is forms of water which falls from the atmosphere. It occurs when air continues to be cooled, okay, below its dew point. Okay, let's look at question 2. Okay, question 2. Your answer should be precipitation. Okay, so precipitation is basically the answer to question number 2. All of you got it? Okay. Question 3. Okay, question 3 answer is rain. Okay, it should be rain, not rainfall. Okay, so in this case, rain is basically the large drops of water falling from the atmosphere. Okay, and that's question number 4. The answer is convectional. Okay, convectional in this case is rainfall resulting from the cooling of air in rising air currents produced by heating from below. Okay. Okay. Question number 5. Answer is orographic. Or if you had relief, that's also correct. Okay. So question 5, orographic is rainfall resulting from the cooling of air forced to rise over mountain ranges. Okay. It's question 4. Okay. And that's question number 6. Okay. Question number 6 in this case is cyclonic. And if you have cyclonic or if you have frontal, that's correct. Okay. So cyclonic is rainfall resulting from the cooling of a light air mass rising over the or rising as heavy warm air moves in. Okay. Okay. So those are the definitions, and again, they are related to water cycle or types of rainfall. Okay, let's look at the hydraulic cycle again. Okay, with hydraulic cycle, we have stages that we have for rainfall to take place or precipitation to take place. Stage 1 is evaporation. Air must always rise. Okay, when air rises, the air must also be cooled. Okay, so condensation is the second stage. Third stage, okay, when condensation takes place, then we have precipitation taking place. Okay, after the precipitation or rainfall occurs, then we have runoff on the surface and infiltration and percolation through the ground. Okay. Okay. Okay, class, that comes to the end of our lesson number 116. Okay, and our key word for today's lesson is cyclonic. Good afternoon, students and pilot teachers.